So think about his body, then think about his head. Remember, he shouldn't be leaning in on you or out on you on either of your legs. He's got 4 legs, he can hold himself up. And you're going to think about that walk right away becoming a little bit more compressed. You're pushing together both ends of him. And remember that all those little subtle aids, riding from your feet, riding from your knee and thigh, keeping those shoulders in control, come into play. I want you to feel like you can get his walk really round and really tall. And that might take you a circle, it might take you 5 steps. But I want you to feel like that you're reminding him with his right hind, either from your leg or a little tickle from the whip, and that you're collecting his feet in a box underneath you. And as that's happening, you'll have to shorten your reins, you'll have to start engaging your core, and you'll have to remind him to keep his engine. Yeah, good correction on the outside, just a little bit stronger, maybe a little counter bend for a step or 2. On the left, put that left leg into him and say, don't threaten me by bulging out. As your right leg's on. Remember, it's the 2 A's that line him up. If you just do one, he's likely to slide past where you want him to be. Good, I like that. You always know if he goes to jig that you're heading in the right direction for the balance and animation. Good, yep. Yeah, and he needs that from time to time. Remember not to give too much back to him. Give enough back to him that you're not holding in your arms, and that enough back to him that he doesn't get pissy. But not too much that he takes advantage. Yeah, just play around with that walk for a minute and get, your timing there. That's it. Better on the outside already. Now say a little rounder, those rotated knuckles, and then you're feeling like that right side is just animating him, and your left knee and thigh are holding that left side together. Good, right there again. You were correct there. But watch those shoulders. Good, that's it, up there. There you go. Now it's from the pommel back, from his withers back. Your height and your leg will do the rest of the work. Yes, there. That's all of your aids being used simultaneously. You want that in the lower bit? In the lower one?
Yeah.
Good. And then maybe change direction. Take your time. Think about turning your body.
Move the pillar.
And you're just going to feel like you make his feet step a little quicker, right? It's not dull. He's carrying you. Correct. And he can carry you without diving out the front end. And that's where you and him have to have that talk about what's acceptable, what's not. Left leg on, even though your right leg is doing 80% of the work, your left leg has to be there to say, can't fall in. Yeah, a little more left leg there to say, get your barrel off my left leg. Remember, he's got 4 posts. Your dining room table doesn't need you to sit there and hold it up. He doesn't need you to hold him up either. There you go. That's different. A little more. Right there. Yep, find that place where he gets light and just keep that left leg, turn that left toe out even if you have to. Put a little spur into him. Yeah. Don't forget to turn your body to help. I don't mind that because I know you're trying to establish the timing and how much leg, how much hand. Watch the flatness there. Yeah, good, correction. And I like how you're not letting him go to the track. But now I need you to change the bend to the inside bend. And you're gonna do that by bringing your left shoulder back, opening your left hip. Yes, good. And you can keep that right hand down. That's where he has to give to you. Yes. There. A little more. You're almost there. Yep. Yep. Correct. Little more, because it's going to try to unravel here because it's down the hill. So that's where you think I'm going to spiral your barrel and shoulder. Good. Good correction. There. And that's where he threatens you, right? You put 1-8 on, but you still had the brick wall on the right leg, and he was like, ah, that's hard. So exactly, tap, tap, little leg, and then you're done with it. Repeat that again, because that's what he needed to hear from you. Because he's kind of negotiated with you for a few circles. So then you have to have that, hey, I mean it. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to demand this. Good. Now left spur, left shoulder back, left hip into it. There. Let go left rein. Close the right hand. Yeah, a little more left leg. You got it. You got it. Yes. And then let's go the other way. I want you to trot to the right first. Interrupt that walk and get him too tall and a little too light. That right hind leg is that go-to button. That's why you have that whip. Keeping the left shoulder slow and the right hind quick. There. Don't let him get any lower. Like the bend, like the softness. Exactly. Exactly. There. And then when you're ready, go for a little trot. You can use a little bit bigger space if you want. Good. I like that you're making him move out. You have to take that thought to the other direction a little bit with that inside leg. Because you're getting that good stretch from his right hind into that left hand. Good. No faster than this. I like the animation. Change your diagonal so your timing is on the outside shoulder. You're going to feel like there's places where you say, I'm going to interrupt your trot, and then I'm going to make it a little refreshed, a little animated, and then I'm going to interrupt it, and the interruption is going to come again from his withers back. You want to just feel like your height stretches up and your leg quickens his step. And your whip is there as your backup button. Good, right there. He can be that round. That's acceptable. With that roundness comes a little extra leg and a little extra core. That way he doesn't get heavy and hanging. Correct? And change your diagonal again. He put you back on that right shoulder, so think about bringing the left shoulder back underneath you from time to time. Not just with the left hand, but by applying that left knee and thigh, like right there. I do that again. If he's getting a little quick, both hands rotate, engage that core, yeah, then soften, and then repeat it. There. So give him that moment where you could see me just kind of say, here's my hand, and then I'm going to bring it back. But everything comes back and on. There you go. Good. When you're ready, let's do a change of direction. When you go to change direction, you're going to think about the right shoulder staying underneath you, the right leg really coming back and on to turn in, and the left rein doing 20% work. Keep that right shoulder underneath you. That's step one. And your left leg, left shoulder. Yeah, so let him go to the track and feel like interrupt that trot. You feel how he's kind of lurching at you a little bit? Yeah. Just say, I'm back here. I'm back here. Yeah, there you go. Now left spur, because your left leg is barely touching it. There. Now interrupt it without forgetting about your right leg. Now, now, now. Yes, do it again. And again. There it is. Don't let him negotiate. Know that your timing is correct and absolute. That he's wrong. You're right. Yes? There. Now relax the left hand, but don't give up your ride on the right side. Okay.
Because we haven't heard back from that girl, right? I guarantee it's just Charlie Saul.
There. Good, Carrie. Right leg as you're doing that. Yep. You got one more.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir. How are you
I
today?
am quite well. How are you?
It
is.
Right brain. Now. Stay back here on the right. Yeah, don't go to the left, even if he gets a little counter bend. Your muscle memory needs to be broken up here. Right leg, right brain. Then he won't turn right. Yes. There. One notch stronger. Right as you pass Peter, I want you to feel like you go against him. Think, I'm going to walk from my right brain. Yeah. There. And do it again right here. I'm going to walk. And I'm going to walk. Yes. And I'm going to walk. Left leg now. There. Now go right. You get moments like that, you give yourself a break by going the other direction so you get a break. Don't let all that hard work unravel. Correct. There. Now he looks like a first level horse, not a training level horse. Maybe even a second level horse in the train. There. So when he gets that round, that's your opportunity. I want you to feel like someone's spreading your rib cage apart, and you feel like you can press your shoulder blades back and together, but your forearm gets really loose. Both forearms are going to get loose. Yes. There you go. Now a little more trot, just 5%. 5% trot. That's enough. There. Forearms get loose, and your upper body's got to take that over. Good. Peter will get this. You'll see how much suspension he's got with those hind legs. Forearms get loose. Yes. Good. Right there. You feel how committed he is on both sides?
Yeah. He's finally letting me let go.
Yeah, let go
My
left.
arms.
You don't even need
Not
that
my
left
leg.
brain. You've got your leg and your core. Yeah, now his mouth is quiet. When his mouth is quiet, I know you're not going to be pulling because I know he's far enough along now that he's accepting this work. If you can, try a change of direction. Just turn him from your feet and your shoulders. No reins need to be involved. Your feet and your shoulders. Your right side does the interrupting. You zooming in on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Remember, feel like your elbows push away, like you're pushing a shopping cart. Only another inch. Yeah, if you have to rise, rise. Don't let the trot get bigger because that tempo is perfect. Correct. Love that. Left leg on. Left leg on. Yeah. Now push those forearms away just a little bit. Yep. Bring your left shoulder back. Keep that left leg back. Soften those hands. Push those hands away and a little more trot now. Have to absorb that trot in your core, your hip, and all the way up under, like your upper rib cage. Right rein, yes. Left leg. Yep. His buddy's right there, so just ride a little stronger. Say, don't you look at him? Yes. Correct. If you need a walk break or maybe change direction, but I wouldn't keep going this way because you have this beautiful trot with that soft left rein. He's committed on the right. Interrupt with your body, not just your hand. Think withers back. Yes. And then push those elbows away. Don't let the trot get any duller than that. Just refresh, think 2 steps forward, then recollect. Yep. Yeah. Steering him from your feet. He's not going to wander around. Exactly. That was great. Those are little things you can do. Even though you're going down the long side, just test him. If I put my outside leg on, you should move over. If I put my inside leg on, you should move over. End of story. Now push those elbows away. Feel like your hands just go, yeah, now go a little more forward. Just a little bit. That's it right there. That's the difference. How's that feel?
She's been saying that a lot lately.
Good. Give him a big cat. Make a big deal out of him.
All 4 legs were working together.
Yay.
Good boy. Good boy.
You'll see on the tape.
Yeah.
I mean, like week 1 to this week is
Yeah.
amazing.
He finally came right up to me. I felt him right here. Good boy. I finally got him off my arms too. When we first started, he was so heavy in my hand.
Yep.
But I did. I transferred it to my core and my legs, and I did. I think thinking about coming up from the withers really helps too, to keep your
So you
center
don't get
back.
pulled down.
Yeah.
You have to feel like your hand is there to interrupt them initially, but then when you feel that moment of self-carriage or that split second of him getting off of it, your timing and your body has to kick in to go to your other aid.
Yeah.
So then you can, that's the moment of softening that when
Right.
you do soften,
Right.
most people's
Yeah, it's like,
thought
oh.
of softening
Yeah.
is
You give it all away.
exactly. The softening has to just happen from your elbow and
Yeah.
forearm,
Yeah.
and the rest of your body has to go into overdrive.
Right.
Otherwise, they're going to go back to the way they were.
Yeah. And I'd much rather use this than this.
Yeah.
This was getting tired. I was getting nervous, and it wasn't going to work. But
No, you fixed it, and you have to hold. You have to hang in there. You know, it
Yeah.
might not happen
Right.
now.
Right.
That first step.
exactly.
You have to be like, no, I'm committed to this, and you have to change. I'm not changing.
Yeah. Can I have a sip of my drink,
No.
please?
I was just like, what about me?
Always they had something for you.
Yeah, me too.
If you want some water, you can unscrew the top of that. Take a swig.
No, I'm good.
So do you want me to get that again?
Yeah, if you're up for it. If you get that again, you might get a step or two of canter.
Oh, ho, ho.
Because if you get that, his canter will be nice.
Right.
But you have to recognize
Right.
that when you get the canter,
Yeah.
that
It's a whole different ballgame.
it's a whole different set of timing,
Yeah.
and that your trot work on the other end of it, you can't be disappointed if he gets a little heavy.
Right.
Okay, because you're going to be tired and he's going to be tired.
Right.
So you can't feel like, you have to know that going into it,
Right.
that, you know, it could be perfect, but it also could be a little less than what you've just accomplished. Which is, it doesn't matter, it's your strength and timing and his strength. So it's not a big deal. So think about the trot you had as you readjust the walk. And it needs to happen in a timely fashion. He doesn't have to linger, he doesn't have to argue. He has to go back to work, end of story. Yep. So it's the interruption and the brick wall in front of him that says, get your shoulders up and back and spend longer on your hind feet. But just because you're spending longer on your hind feet doesn't mean you get to get dull in your step. And this is going to be, this is going to be your test. Yes? And then when you feel like you get it, I would go to trot, but I'd make sure that you, again, have that feeling of self-carriage and that he's not leaning on one leg, not pulling on one rein. He does it himself. You're giving him the tools to do it, and don't forget about that whip if you need that tickle of the right kind. A little bit rounder. Yeah, there you go. And now interrupt it. So just put it in his mind that you own the trot. Your trot, not his trot. Yeah. Good. And I like how your instinct that there was to shorten your reins. Don't let him get any shorter because that's good. Yes. I like the straightness that you just fixed. Now a little more trot. Refresh the trot for 2 steps. You're going to just think, I'm trotting. My hands are soft. So you're going to trot one more circle, and then next time you pass me, here's what your canter rate's going to be. You're going to hold the left shoulder on the ground. You're going to lift your right hip up to the sky, and you'll ask with your outside leg. Little forward there. Your inside rein can get a little soft, and you're thinking about the canter transition going up to the sky, not flat and forward. Little more trot. He'll need a little more trot. Soften that inside rein. So a little straightness on the left right here, and you're going to think, I'm going to hold your left front on the ground, and now I'm going to pick up your right front and canter. Pick up the right front. Yep. And now you're going to think about take, turn, let go. Take, turn, let go. You're going to interrupt. Yes. And now that right whip is going to be there to tickle him. Let go, right rein. Yeah, don't get heavy. You've got to absorb it here. Again, feel like someone's stretching your rib cage apart. Yeah. Now let go left. You don't need the left rein. You've got your body. Then you can capture it and let go. There. And then when you go to trot, that's when you're going to have to work the hardest. From the withers back. From the withers back. Downward half halt. And now interrupt. Say my trot. My trot. Now let go a little bit and then repeat that. Watch his haunches. Think about the straightness. Yes. Good. And then refresh the trot. Little straighter. Yep. Maybe go the other way. Good. Little forward. He's getting a little behind the bit, which means lack of energy, lack of back to front push. Right side. Little more forward. Let your leg be really long. You can even take a little bit of your thigh off right here as you're posing. back underneath you. There. And now fix the bend with the left leg and your left shoulder. There it is. Now ride forward. Perfect.
Do I have the wrong lead again?
You have the wrong diagonal? Yes. There. Super trot. Keep that right front shoulder underneath you. Keep that left leg working together with the right rein. It's the simultaneous. Yes. You're not going to canter this way today. Okay? You're going to just ride this trot, working on pushing your left elbow forward, keeping the right elbow back. That's your muscle memory. Just break that up a little bit. Doesn't matter about him. Left leg, interrupt that right shoulder. Get it back.
I'm not weak yet, buddy. Can't take advantage of me.
Yeah, there you go. Right leg. Yeah, good. And now push that left hand forward just a little bit. Yeah.
Good boy.
Turn your waist. There it is.
Good
By you
boy.
feel that when you turn your waist that little bit more, he changes. Good, like there. Go the other way because you're tired on the left. So don't get yourself in a position where you'll be fighting. Super. And then a couple steps forward. Good fix. Don't forget about the left leg. Remember your rib cage all the way up into your armpits. Yep, interrupt, then go forward. Correct. There you go.
Almost.
A little bit more trot just from your seat. Just you dictate it from the bounce of your seat. There you go. And then interrupt it just from your height. Don't even use the reins. Yeah. Then go forward with your seat. To say a little more. Just close the door by rotating the knuckles as you change your rhythm. Correct. Good. And when you're ready, go ahead and walk.
Good boy.
That's nice. Nice and straight there. Yeah, watch his haunches. Good correction. You can feel. So now that he's got those lateral buttons, you're going to have to be aware of that. Good. Give him a big pat. That was super. How was that canter?
Really good.
Your transition was good. Which lead do you have trouble with? The right
Usually
lead?
it was the left.
The left lead?
Yeah. Good boy. Which you do too. That's
Yes.
what he was arguing, well not arguing.
It's
Saying
not.
you can't.
It's when you
Right.
don't truly have that right front shoulder under control.
Yeah.
Oh, Mozer.
Mom made you work today, huh?
If you want to ride him and take him in the woods tomorrow, he's earned a fun day.
Okay.
If you want to ride again before you go.